The ongoing controversy over the alleged poisoning of a former Russian spy, Sergei Skripal, and his daughter in Salisbury took a dramatic turn this week after the UK government's top scientist confirmed that the nerve agent used in the attack was not made in Russia. Despite the clear admission from the government's defence laboratory, which contradicts the government's own stance towards Russia, so far the UK government has failed to offer any acknowledgement that the accusations from Downing Street levelled at Russia were simply unfounded and not true. Marcus Papadopoulos, editor of Politics First, has been following the Salisbury case closely and gave his reaction to the latest development to rock Downing Street.
It's abundantly clear that the British government's case against Russia has been severely weakened by its own scientists, and that constitutes a tremendously bad development for the British government, because the British Prime Minister and the British Foreign Secretary said before the House of Commons, said before the British public, said before the rest of the world that the Russian state was guilty of that heinous act in Salisbury. But now, British scientists have said they are unable to determine the source of that Novichok.
While many analysts have voiced their concern about the short-term and long-term effects of Downing Street's aggressive hyperbole towards Russia, others, including Papadopoulos, believe that Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, as well as Theresa May, should be held to account for making false claims without backing them up.
Boris Johnson should have resigned many months ago. Indeed, I don't believe he should ever have been made Foreign Secretary in the first place. But look, Boris Johnson's behaviour over the Salisbury event has been appalling. But then he's been appalling on every other event that he has overseen as Foreign Secretary. Do I believe that he will resign? No, I don't. Do I suspect privately that Theresa May does have serious concerns about him? Yes, I do.
As the true facts gradually come to light, critics like Papadopoulos maintain that the diplomatic row initiated by Westminster has other causes at the root, which go beyond the events which took place in Salisbury.
The revelation from the government's top scientist that the nerve agent used in the Salisbury attack was not made in Russia comes at a pivotal time. But the diplomatic fallout between London and Moscow continues to intensify, with relations looking likely to suffer further in the coming weeks. Richard Sudan, Press TV, London.